it's 2026, and yet we still have many people who believe that Christianity is the white man's religion. And this is due to the fact that evil individuals chose to weaponize the Bible, create their own slave Bible, and even misrepresent what true Christianity actually is. So the truth of the matter is the Christian faith is available to any and everyone. If you want to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, it's available to you. So before the transatlantic slave trade that took place close to the 16th century, Christianity already had African theologians who shared the gospel. So today in part 2 of Is Christianity the White Man's Religion, we're going to highlight these African theologians that shaped the gospel between the 1st and 4th century. So the first African theologian goes by the name of Tertullian. And Tertullian was born in Carthage, which is in North Africa. You see, Tertullian is actually known by many scholars to be the father of Latin. And Tertullian gave us the terminology when it came to the Trinity and just apologetics and Christian theology as a whole. You see, it was this African theologian that shaped Western Christianity. This African theologian shaped Western Christianity before colonization. Next up, we have one of my favorites, which is Athanasius of Alexandria, who was born in Alexandria, Egypt. You see, Athanasius was one of the ones who stood 10 toes when it came to the Arian controversy. See, it was being pushed by Arian that Jesus was created, but Athanasius pushed back and said that Jesus Christ was not created. He was fully divine. He is God. Period. So it was Athanasius that argued that the incarnation, soteriology, which is the theology of salvation, and the Trinity was all deeply connected. And if Jesus is not God, then humanity cannot be saved. Dang, yeah. So another one of our African theologians in Christianity goes by the name of Augustine of Hippo. You see, Augustine was born in Tagaste, Numidia. And you see, it was Augustine who gave us the phrase, love the sinner, hate the sin. You see, in his upbringing, he was not always a Christian. Augustine had a praying mother that goes by Monica, often known as Saint Monica. And as he continued to grow, Augustine eventually became a Christian. He gave us major works like Confessions, The City of God, and even on the Trinity. It was Augustine who shaped Christianity as an African theologian. Last but not least, and I do mean not least at all because he ain't play no games, we got Mark the Evangelist, often known as Saint Mark, and the one we know as the Gospel of Mark. You see, Mark the Evangelist actually paved the way for people like Athanasius. You see, he expanded Christianity in Alexandria, Egypt. So you see, Saint Mark was a missionary and a church founder, and he was the reason that Alexandria had many Christian centers in the ancient world. I just want to say in this video, it's plenty of people I didn't even touch the surface on talking about, who shaped Christianity, who were also African theologians. Nevertheless, we can come to the conclusion that Christianity is not the white man's religion if it was shaped by these African theologians. So let's stop believing the lie that that's the case because of the hurt and pain that our ancestors went through. And instead, let's check the facts, let's check the sources, and actually believe those instead of the lie.